Hey guys, what's going on? I'm here in the fur shed and working on some traps, just a bunch of stuff that I had. Old traps, junky, parts missing, things that I've just tossed in the corner of the shed over time, and I'm finally getting around to either fixing them up or throwing them away or salvaging parts. But I got several of these without pans, and I've added pans that I've had that I could use that I had laying around, but I ran out of pans, and I got several of these where the pan post is still on, the pan support is still on the trap, but the actual pan has fallen off over time. And so I just want to show you a quick trick that I've started using. It's not like a permanent solution, but it's a real cheap, easy pan, and it works quite slick. So I have this stuff. It's called Plastisol, and this is the corrugated plastic material that they use to make election signs. So the stuff you see with politician signs out in somebody's front yard, it's made out of plastic. It's plastic and air. It's really light. It's fairly rugged and sturdy for its weight. So I take a good pair of scissors and cut a square out of that, somewhere close to the size of the trap pan. Stick that over, and I realize I'm gonna need to cut this down to size. So I'm just gonna make a few cuts here. You can spend a bunch of time on this and make it real nice and pretty, or you can just throw it on. You can cut extra pans because some of them might fall off. Again, not a long-term solution, but it might be something where you're in a pinch and you don't have a trap pan. You want to be able to use one of these traps that you have lying around. This one had a bump, like a piece of metal that was kind of elevated off of the post, the pan support, and I filed that down with a hand file just so that it would fit better. And then you see all these little holes inside of this material. You just take and line this post up with one of the holes, shove it in extra far so it sticks in there pretty good. And see that's not coming out. This stuff is, I mean, you could pull it real hard and get it out if you wanted to, but all of a sudden we have a pan. And that stuff I had lying around, you can buy 4x8 sheets of it for like, I don't know, 25, 30 bucks a sheet. I used it to put walls, replace walls on the outside of my ice fishing cabin a couple of years ago, and I still had extra pieces lying around. You can get them free at the end of the election season. There's a bunch of those that get thrown away. You can find them pretty easily. But yeah, let's set this thing and see if we got a working trap pan. I could have cut that down just a little bit more. You can spray paint this. I wouldn't keep it white like that unless you're trapping in the snow in the wintertime, but you can spray paint that the color of the trap or whatever and work pretty slick. And boom, trap pans. All right, just a quick little tip. Hope that helped give you, if you have one of these lying around, you need to get out and trap with it, and you want a quick, easy solution, there you go. All right, take care, guys.